Send his ass. He can play safety, son. It's like playing this nigga Marsh, man. What happened to Danny Green? That nigga ass. So another Wi-Fi?
Up live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Now here's Morant. It's rebounded by Sabonis. The three. Kleba outside. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a three. And the three-pointer goes. We've got two teams here that like to play up-tempo, hoping to find lots of fast break points tonight, RJ.
Yeah, it could be tough when both squads have this type of speed. It makes it a little bit harder to escape the defense. And look, everybody will keep the ball locked up tight tonight.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
The Kings call time
Ooh,
here.
it's cold me.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And make some noise for your number 6 crew.
Jackson's just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berrys, including our own colleague Brett. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Now here's Jackson. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game.
Putting on a show. Jackson Jr. showing you what a big man can do at the rim.
Here's Fox. Fires for three. Fires in the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Huh?
From deep, Morant. And he can't get that one. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Stolen by Bane. Outside for Morant. Drills it from deep. Morant's got 6.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
The 3 ball. They get it back. Outside Herter. Back to Sabonis. 5 on the clock. He can't hit that time. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Here's Clark. Good, and the setup by Morant.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Nope.
And he gives up some size.
I don't think he plays linebacker.
But makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in.
He buries it from 3.
I just love the ball movement.
And seems hard to believe, but it's been almost 40 years since the Kings moved to Sacramento.
And, you know, maybe they haven't hung any banners, but they've had some special players and some great seasons in that time. And they mean a lot to that community.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Fox can't get that one to fall.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Morant. Buries it down low. He's got 10.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Good on the shot.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And here are the Grizzlies now. The Kings getting their last shot to go. Here's Herter. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready
Yeah,
to
the
attack.
only people that really probably know it from the jump is people who got the quarterbacks that got trash tape.
To the left side wing. 3-pointer, Fox. Payne comes with a double. Tries again. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
3-pointer. No good there. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Outside Herter. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Kings. Well, Richard, it's hard to believe it's been over 20 years since the Grizzlies came to Memphis.
Brian, it has been crazy. And look, they have been a playoff team more often than not in that time. But this could be the best era yet for the Grizzly organization. They've got a great core of young players and are strong on both ends of the floor.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
The shot's good. He's got 11.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Outside for Brooks. Second chance shot. Mitchell into the lane. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
What a savvy pass by Fox. This is a guy who really sees all angles on the floor.
Outside Jones. Pass to Bain. Driving inside. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kleba.
Substituting on the court.
9 seconds left in the opening quarter. Outside Jones. From deep. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. He puts it.
Grizzlies 21. Fans, your king.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. The Kings trailing. Pass to Monk. Morris with it. Murray from outside. Drops in the three.
I wouldn't advise him.
Murray's got his first 3 points.
Doesn't make sense.
Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Memphis calls timeout.
Wow. What do you got? Wait, what's his overall? What's his overall? Oh yeah, I wouldn't use him on 80.
Jones with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And wrestling for it there, but no one
I don't know
has
where you
possession.
can get.
We'll have a jump ball.
Even in Google's, I don't even use it.
Monk for 3. Adams grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Down low. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Count it.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Murray. Murray is doubled. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies.
Hobo was all Falcons.
Memphis trailing here. Inside. Here's Conchar. And a two-handed jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
What?
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Knocks it down from distance. Konchar's got 7 points in the game.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense. Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And now the Grizzlies on the run. Jones' shot is good. And it's a 3-point Memphis lead.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
To the middle. Here's Konchar. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
6 to shoot. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And so the ball out of bounds. Bagley touched it last. And some changes here for the Grizzlies.
Substituting on the court.
Outside, Williams. And here's Morant outside. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bagley. Clark grabs the board. Outside Morant. To the paint. Clark, no good. And it's Sacramento's ball. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. Murray. Outside Mitchell. Outside Monk. There's the three. The shot misses. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Jackson. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Jackson.
There are not many players of his size that can go off the bounce and throw it down like Jaren Jackson Jr.
How was
Memphis
that?
leading. On the wing, Bain. And stolen by Bagley. Monk for three. Kept alive by Sacramento.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Now here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Clark outside. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And out of bounds, Sacramento will have it.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. One reason this game is so tight.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't see that coming. And, man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Box for three. The rebound by Jackson.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Outside, Williams. From downtown. No good. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Doubled by Jackson. Out left to the wing. And here's Sabonis outside. Connects from downtown.
Clearly, Sabonis has that shot dialed in before he even gets the ball. He catches it and shoots it with a quick release.
Pass to Bane. From the arc. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Sabonis. He gets it in there. Sabonis has got 5 points in the quarter.
It is not easy trying to defend Sabonis because, look, he's got a number of shots to choose from.
Outside Bane. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
15 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Fox for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
An area that Fox should continue to work on. When he's sinking threes, his offense becomes so much more dangerous.
With 1 on the clock. And the layup by Morant. Morant's got 16 points now.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Grizzlies out in front, up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one.
Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
The 3 from Bane. And that's his 3rd miss in 7 attempts. Double team on Fox. Sabonis outside to the inside. Lets it go. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
To the middle. Called in by the Kings. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right
didn't think he
now.
was going to get there.
He's got to keep the ball moving. That's just not a good shot with the D set up like it was.
Here's Bane. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Outside Herter. Stolen by Bane.
That's some bullshit.
Tipped. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
This for the tie. The rebound by Jackson. Pretty good battle going on here in Sacramento. Pass to Clark. Outside Bane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It'll go on Maxi Kleba.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And the 3-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent 3-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Inside. Here's Bain. And that one is hammered home.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Three-pointer, Fox. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis leading. Morant with it. Fox picks him up. Jackson outside. Pass to Bain. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Oh, he's got some hop. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. On the wing, Bain. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And Williams over to help. Here's Herter. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And 2K freezes. I hate this game. You got to win. To Derrick Kane? What? Nice.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Looking at Sacramento, they want to turn it around after the loss. Here's Grant. He can't hit that time.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Now here's Embiid. Yep, that one goes.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor. But inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Here's Fox. Herter with it, and it's Harden picking him up. The wide open look here for Fox. Nailed from three-point land. Hey, Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
David, thank you for that. Very interesting. G8, their focus on preventing a scoring burst early on.
It's tough. Once you've lost momentum, to try and recapture it. They're relying on their defense to negate that up front.
Well, you'd love to live in that disruptive mode all night long, never allowing your opponent to get comfortable.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The shot's good from Hayes.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Now, here is Harden. Inside. Here's Grant. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Fox feeling it out a bit. And stolen by Thibault. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Now Herter. Again, the miss by the King. Hayes with it. Sabonis defending. Back to Hayes. Grant, right side. Misses off the right iron.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Harden left side. Shot from 16. Rebound by the Kings. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Fox. Again, the miss by the King.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his ability.
Pass to Jordan. They could use a bucket. Here's Fox. This one for three. And no good that time.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
The Kings trail by 4. Here's Herter. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
All the officials are all over that one.
The 76ers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
There's the triple. Here's Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Man, there are not many times where DJ does not just rip that rim down.
Pass to Herter.
Why is he cutting to the basket?
One-on-one here. Maxey with it. And that one drops for him.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Jordan right side. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. Good on the three-point shot. Maxey's got 7 points in the game. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And so here's Sacramento. Following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Now here's Maxey. He's got 7. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Pass to Herter. Shot clock at 6. Embiid comes with a double team. Fox with it. Maxey covering. Another shot. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Fox with the steal. It's hauled in by Harris. And here's Maxey. Embiid wide open. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Here's Mark. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside. Has refined his shot selection the last few years and starting to come into his own as a reliable outside threat.
Maxey into the lane. On to Ibaka. Here's the three. And the three ball is good. Ibaka's got the lead up to 12 now for Philadelphia.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Out to the right wing. Here's Murray. Lays it up and off the glass. Murray's got his first points of the night.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Maxey with it. Now guarded by Monk. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Davion Mitchell.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The 76ers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaker. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Monk. Pass to Bagley. Banked in off the glass.
Well, Bagley's so effective on the inside. He's got decent power, but it's the quickness that gets it done.
Takes the three. Now, here is Harden. Over Mitchell. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Harden's got 5 now.
That sweet lefty stroke of Harden. So sound in his mechanics. A tremendous jump shooter.
Goes up. And the jam by Harden.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition. And that helps get the rhythm going.
Sinks the triple.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Harden. From past the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Morris with the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
P.J. Tucker, one of those guys that we talk about as a journeyman throughout his NBA career, but there's no doubt that he's made positive impact and touches wherever it is that he's played.
No good on the second free throw. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Stolen. To the right side. Puts up a 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Pass to Bagley. drops in the layup off the glass. Bagley's got his second basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And Harden with the stuff.
And it doesn't take much to get Harden going. His confidence serves as a catalyst for him catching fire.
Monk, no one around him. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. To the middle. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Misses the three. Philadelphia leading by 18. Harden scanning the floor. Harris outside. 6 to shoot. There's the three. Bagley with the rebound. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4. Now the 76ers with it. .112 left to play here in the half. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Keegan Murray. For Philadelphia, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And the second free throw, good. .107 left now here in the second. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Fox, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
That's tipped. They retain possession. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution for your 76ers.
The Kings trail by 19. To the paint. Lays it up and banks it in. 6 points for him.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
Pass to Harris. And here's Hayes. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And Hayes throws it down.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Here's Herter. Off target from the wing. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Philadelphia ahead, up 19. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Kings trail by 19. Outside, Fox. And Vrabel sends it back. Grant up top. Back to Maxey. That three off the mark. And the Kings with possession. Outside, Fox. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Send it. I got through.
Now Fox. And stolen by Thybulle.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
Here's Maxey. That one drops for him. Maxey's got the first bucket of the third here for Philadelphia. The three. And And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Embiid with it. Guarded by Fox.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, D.A. Kicks it out to Grant. Curls it from outside. Grant's got 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
The shot, no good. And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. Driving in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Just Fox being impossible to contain right there on the drive.
Embiid. And then jammed down as he goes right over DeAndre Jordan.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Yeah, easy call.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good.
At the line for your Sixers.
He hits the second from the line. And Sacramento has possession. Fox from outside. It doesn't go for him. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
And in his 7th season in the league, Jeremy Grant took a huge step forward. His scoring output went way up.
Yeah, and there's some recognition around that. He got some first place votes for most improved player, and that's pretty impressive for a guy in the middle of his career. So the work ethic paying off, and he's desiring to get better.
From deep three-point range, and they recover it. Clock at 6. From downtown, they get the rebound. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got his first basket.
Sabonis has a great nose to rebound the ball, and then he just sent it back in.
Here's Embiid. Crafty move. And the layup is good.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about De'Aaron Fox just staying focused there with the finish? Controlled that one well.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
They've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Monk for 3. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
And Harden with the stop.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Up top, Monk launches a three, and Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Not sure how he finds himself. It's so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
His third personal foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Harden outside. Fades away.
Yeah, not a lot of success for them from three-point range here in the second half.
Here's Fox. Back to Monk. A second chance effort. Good on the shot. Monk's got 6.
And Monk's just got a good feel for kind of how to exploit the defense, especially about how quickly he gets his shot off after getting the pass.
Fox from outside. It's good from long range. He's got 12.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Bessie. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Charles Bassey.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Poked away. Driving the lane. Yep, it counts. Here's Mitchell. He has 5. Four on 3 as they bring it up. Pass to Hayes. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Right back after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Now the 76ers with it. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Steps back. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Down low. Pass to Embiid. And the 76ers get it back. Tries yet again. And it's good on the layup. Embiid's got 10 points in just the second half.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
To the middle. Stolen by Mitchell. And here we go with Morris. Running it up the court. And Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on. They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Rebound by Murray.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
He takes it in. Count that one.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Morris inside. Shoots over Tucker. Morris, no good. Philadelphia leading by 20. And it's Thibault in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Sacramento's ball. Monk with the ball. Out to the right wing. Here's Murray. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Pass to Tucker. Launches it. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The tray. Back to Maxey. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Looking to get back on track here.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. Lets the three fly. No good on the shot. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Pass to Thibault. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Thibault. Inside. And Embiid throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Fox from outside. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. And it's Thibault in the corner. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Maxey looking it over. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Philadelphia.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll... Oh!
Goodness. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And the 76ers call time here. They're up by 24. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
All right, coming out on the court right now, it's your Sixers and Kings.
Good on the second free throw. And here is Fox. To the wing right side. Three-pointer. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Out to Harris. Tries again. And contact.